أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحابته أجمعين أما بعد فالسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. I welcome you to this tutorial and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easier for us. Ameen. Inshallah, I shall be giving you a step-by-step walkthrough about how to apply for the Saudi scholarship. First of all, I will apologize. Don't mind my English. Sometimes I can mix it up with pidgin English, so just don't mind it. My aim is that you should understand better. So, and I believe it's not everyone understands English that much. So, let's move without wasting our time. So, I'm giving you a step-by-step, inshallah. First of all, I will have to explain some things to you. So, if you feel that you don't need these explanations, just keep it to the part that we will start the main application. But for now, I think I'm doing this tutorial for someone that don't know about it at all. So, you expect me to break it down from the beginning, inshallah. So, what's our first one step is prayer. Anything you want to do, you have to pray. In an hadith, even though some said it's not an authentic hadith, it said that كل أمر ذي بال لا يبدأ فيها بسم الله فهو أبتر. All important things, all important action that you don't start with the name of Allah is already cut off. That means the barakah of it is already cut off. So you have to pray that Almighty Allah, this application I want to do, make it successful and make me among those that will be selected. Because the fact is that there are thousands of people applying all over the world. Thousands, I said. Thousands, not tens of thousands. It will be more than hundreds of thousands of people that are applying all over the world. In Nigeria alone, we can count up to 22,000 people that will apply. And you know, these universities, they are just 20-something, if I'm not mistaken. So, you don't expect them to pick everybody. So, you have to pray. Everything you want to do, you pray. After praying, then you put on the action. So, first of all, you pray. Pray tahajjud, pray between adhan and iqama, pray when you're on sujood. Just every time that you know you can pray, just pray that Allah should make you among those that will be selected. The next thing is your step 2. Have a good intention. Ask yourself again, why am I applying for Saudi scholarship? Ask yourself. Because Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "Innamal a'malu binniyat." So every action is being rewarded by its intention. So ask yourself, why am I applying for a scholarship? Am I applying because I heard people in Saudi, they eat chicken a lot, so I want to go and eat chicken? Are you applying because you want to boast to your people that, yes, I am now arrived? So, because I'm now in Saudi, so I'm now someone bigger than you. You want to feel big, you want to feel proud. Ask yourself again, are you applying because you want to attain the knowledge and use your knowledge to promote Islam? So you have to have a good intention. Because sometimes the intention too might have an effect on your application. So first of all, have a good intention. Know that you are applying this for you to be among the people that are promoting Islam. For you to be among those that will elevate Islam in your society, in your community, in your country, and the whole world. Because Saudi Arabia, they brought out these scholarships and all their universities so that they can rear people that will be the future leaders, whether in the religion aspect, in the Arabic aspect, or other aspect, who will have become the leader of tomorrow. So such that when they are referring to them that, who is this person? And this person is a graduate of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. So we go to the next step, which is our step 3. I said, believe in Qadar. So you have to believe in Qadar. That either you pray and have a good intention, you still have a Qadar that is guiding you. If it is in your Qadar that you will be selected, you will be selected. If it is in your Qadar that you will not be selected, you will not be selected. Just have that in your mind. Have it at the back of your mind. I personally, I know people that have been applying for Saudi Arabia scholarship more than 10 years. As he said, they have been applying for more than 10 years now. Even before they started all this online application. Then they used to apply hand to hand, send people that are going to Saudi, give them their documents. Sometimes they will go for Umrah. Then they will go to all the jamiats to go and do an interview. Even though they will pass that interview, they will still not be selected. So I believe in Qadar. They believe in Qadar and they still continue to apply it today. And I know many people that they only apply once. And that particular year that they applied, they were selected. Because it is already in their Qadar. So that's just the fact. Just believe in Qadar. So anywhere you find yourself, believe that is what Allah planned for you. So we always have our own plan, and Almighty Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also has his own plan for us. So my eye is being affected by the light. So I think I have to leave it. I'm being affected by the light. So just believe in Qadar and just move on with whatever Allah brings for you. The step 4 that I put on is get the right documents. Yes, that's the most important thing after all the one I've mentioned. So many people, they use the wrong documents. You see, the people that are checking these scholarships, they are also human. And they have also passed through the stage that we are now. They know the documents of each country. As a Nigerian, they ask you to provide your secondary school certificate. But you just provided a certificate that is not of secondary school. They will know. You cannot deceive them. The people in charge of these things, they are tech, let me say, how will I call it? They are tech experts. So they know they have the right tools. If it is a forged document, they can detect it. They have tools. That's the fact I'm telling you. They have tools to detect anything. Once they put it in their own system, it will detect this document is not genuine. So get the right documents. Even if you bring the document in a language they don't understand, you know, they ask us to provide the original document and the translated document. You have the original document. Let me say, in my country, our document is issued in Spanish language. You will have that document in your Spanish language. Then you have the translated one to Arabic. So they will compare it on their own system. Is this original? Is it the same with this translated one? If it is not the same, just know that one is gone. Because they are also human, they will check. It is not just a ordinary machine that will check and pass you that your documents are right. So get the right documents. Getting the right documents might be something that will be very hard. Because I also passed through the stage. So I know how it was. We were moving from one place to another. I and my friend going from one shift to another, especially when we want to collect a recommendation letter. Going from one shift to another, moving from one place to another, we spent and we were tired. There was a particular day we walked inside the line. We walked from, let me say, there's a particular place, I don't know the name, close to the area of the house of Sheikh Adam family's house. So we trekked and trekked. Sometimes we go to Okulobu, we trek because we don't have money. And we want to get those documents. So you have to do it. You just have to pass through everything and collect the right document. The next one I put on is avoid edited docs. Yes, avoid docs that are edited. So try to get the original, because some editing might go perfect and some editing might not be perfected. So if a particular document, they use the font area font from the beginning, then it gets to where you want to edit it, then you use the horizon font. So they will know already. For instance, look at this. This font here, I've forgotten the name, is a particular font. This one here is horizon font. Now, if the document is coming with this font, whereas the person that wants to edit it doesn't have this font on its own system, now use this font for you to edit it, there is no way they will know, because this font is different from this. So it's not everyone that is editing that's editing perfect. So I will just say, just avoid it. That's the best advice I can give. Avoid it and get your original document. The next one I will put on is use a good device. Use a good device to apply. Be it phone or laptop, use a good one with a stable network. Use a good device with a stable network. If you are using the device such that when you type A, it will type B, you won't know when you are typing your name. You can type Ahmed, it will type Al-labeeb. So just avoid any phone that is not good enough. So if it's sometimes you can even rent an hour in a cyber cafe for you to apply if you don't have a good phone or a good system. Find someone to borrow from, or wait to a cyber cafe. I don't know presently, but before we do rent maybe 30 minutes in cyber cafe for 1,000 naira, 2,000 naira. So just rent an hour in a cyber cafe to use their system. So they will also provide you an internet. Then you can apply from their end. The next one is a question that is always asked: should I use a phone or a laptop? I personally will tell you to use a laptop if you know how to use it. Because in a laptop you'll be able to do everything conveniently. You'll be able to see your workings conveniently. Most especially that this Saudi portal is being used by numerous people every minute. Numerous people are using it. So if you can use a laptop, due to the numerous people that are using it, sometimes the website will be shaking when they are using it on phone. I've tried it both on phone or laptop 2 years ago. So it will be somehow on phone. So if you can use a laptop, use a laptop. If you want to use a phone, use the one with a good RAM, random access memory. Use one with a good RAM, maybe 4 gig RAM upward. So it will be stable on it. So anyone you can use it perfectly. That's my own particular advice here. Step 8 is don't be in a haste. Don't be in a hurry to apply. When you apply hurriedly, you will apply nonsense. It has happened to me too many times, such that because I'm someone that is perfect in using the computer, I'm a computer literate. So I believe I can do everything without a mistake. So I will just apply. I won't even cross check because I believe in myself. I've worked as an online cafe before. I type for people. I do works that are related to typing. So I just believe in myself that I cannot make a mistake. So I will just do everything. I will not even cross check and I will submit. Later on, maybe even months later, I will just say, let me cross check this thing and I will find a mistake. So it do happen. It do happen. So don't be in a haste. Apply, recheck, leave it, come back later, check again. If possible, tell someone to check for you because there's a particular thing. When you do a particular word, when you are reading it, your mind, your eye will be reading what is in your mind, not what you are seeing. Your eye that you are using to look at what you are reading will actually be reading what is in your mind. That is what you intend to put on that thing, not what your eye is seeing. So that mistake, you won't detect it. Just take someone, maybe your friend or another person, to apply for you, to cross-check for you. So let someone help you to cross-check. Number 9 is read the instructions carefully. Yeah. So because sometimes, let me say, maybe 3 years ago, they asked us to choose 3 universities. In each university, you can choose up to 3 courses. I think last year, they asked us to choose up to 5 universities. In each university, you can choose 3 courses. Violently, they opened this portal yesterday. As at now, someone told me he was able to choose only 1 university. So I don't know yet. When we start this application, we will get it because I will do it step by step. I have not checked the portal presently. So we are doing it step by step right now. So I will take you there and we will all see it by ourselves. Are we picking one university or not? So always read the instruction. Sometimes they will tell you, input this information in English. They will tell you, input this information in Arabic. So you have to follow step by step. Don't mess it up. Then the next one here is fill your information properly. Your name. When they ask you to input your first name, input your first name. When they ask you to input your last name, input your last name. Because they are going to check these things with your document. If you input your first name in your last name, it's an error. If you put your last name in your middle name, it's an error. So make sure you do everything perfectly. So then step 11, let's swing into action. Now, let's start the application. Now I'm assuming that you do not have an email before. So I want to create an email with you. So let's go together. When you go to your Chrome browser or any browser you are using or your Gmail app, just go to create account. So let's create an account for personal use. First name, because it's a sample, because I will be using a sample name. Let me see. Al-labeeb. Then my last name, Al-labeeb. I'll be using 2 names. So that 2 names is what I'll be using, because some people have 2 names, some have 3, some have 4. So just choose your date of birth. I'm putting it randomly. This is not all. So just follow anyhow. Because I want you, there are some people that still don't know this step. So I'm just doing it for you from the beginning. So to choose the username, I will just say Al-labeeb at gmail.com. Let's see if it is available. So it says this Gmail is taken. If your Gmail is taken, just put something 001, for instance. So just add a number or add a letter or add something, it will go. So it asks me to create a password. I will be creating my password. So I've created my password. So once to verify, so I will input my number. So it has sent a message to me. So I've input it, then I will go in. Maybe you want to enter a copy email. If you have another email that you want to recover, if you forget this password or you lost it or you lost this account, so I will always advise you, if you have another Gmail, use it as your recovery email so that you won't lose access to your application. But now I won't use it because this one is just a sample. So let's just go. Then skip it. I will skip this step. Then I'll be going next. Next. Go down. I agree. So you want to turn all this on? Yes, I mean that's all. Now we have created our email. So I will log into my email, Gmail, because they will send us a message later as we are applying. Got it? Leave all this one. So how do you start? You go to your Chrome browser, go to Google, just search. In case you don't have the link with you, it's very easy to get. Just come type study in, don't put space, study in Saudi. Just type it like that, study in Saudi. You see, the first link is how to Ta'lim, studyinsaudi.moe.gov.sc. That's the portal for applying. So you click it now. So we have the interface. You can actually have it in English language or in Arabic language. Now we have it in English language. So sorry, in Arabic language. But you see at NIS homepage. Al-Bahthu an Jamia, search for a university. Al-Baramiji al-Qasira, short term courses. Tawassul Ma'na, connect with us. Maybe you want to contact them. Here they said, Idamna bisawtika fil qumati al-aliya li-mujtama al-ma'lumati 2025. Support us with your voice in this particular program that they want to do. So that's how everything is. So I will assume we want to go in English language. Let's convert to language. Here, this sign is language. So you pick it if this is Arabic. When you click it, to take it to the many languages that are available. You have English, Arabic, France, Urdu, Dutch. I don't know this. Hausa, Turkey. I don't know this. Malayu. So I will pick the English. Because I assume people that want to apply, they understand English better. So this is how everything is. Then move on. There is the dates for application. University stage from 15 June 2025 to 31 July 2025. This is for students that are inside Saudi Arabia. Don't mix it up. Yes, students outside Saudi Arabia. So I will assume you that you are watching me, you are outside Saudi Arabia. So for university stages, May 1st to June 14th. So I will advise you, don't think because these days is long and you now lay down and not apply. Apply earlier. The earlier, the better. So because there are many people that will apply and they might start checking immediately you apply. So if you have your documents completely, apply now. But if you don't have your documents, don't go and apply rubbish. Wait till your documents are complete. Wait till you have all the requirements before you apply. It is better to apply late, correctly, than to apply earlier, wrongly. So don't miss those two stages. So let's say we want to start now. Apply to study now. Single sign-on, login. Don't have an account, create an account. So if you have an account before, you click login. But now I will assume we are starting now. This is our first time of application. So I will create an account. You see, my network is very, very strong, but you see it's still loading slowly. It's not my own fault. It's the fault of the website. So because there are numerous people applying, that's why I said you should have a good device. This particular system that I'm using presently to apply has a 32 gig RAM. And you know when the system has a 32 gig RAM, it's not something that's small. So it's not a It's just a small system. So use a good one that won't be fluctuating while you are applying. So let's start. Create a new account. Please enter. This is what I said. I said read the information carefully. Once you miss the information, you might do the wrong thing. So we have here ID type. Create a new account. Please enter your personal information to proceed with the registration process. Identity type, national ID, ICOMA, order. ICOMA is civil ID. It's for people that are inside the Saudi Arabia. So here we have national ID. Which national ID is here? Your date of birth in Nigeria, visual code. So actually we in Nigeria, we usually come to order. Why? Because the national ID, the number that we might put, it's this national ID particularly is for those that are inside the Mamlaka too. Both ICOMA and national ID for people inside the Mamlaka. Well, if you are a citizen, you have your national ID. If you are not a citizen, you have your ICOMA. But we particularly in our own way use order. Because this order here, we'll be able to pick our nationality. Have you seen? This nationality. So you'll be able to pick your own nationality. Then later on, you'll be able to input your national ID. So our email, let's pick the email we just created. This is the email. So I will copy it. Email. @gmail.com. Then nationality, I'm a Nigerian. So then visual code. The code that you are seeing here is the visual code. So you have to enter this code and input it here. If it is written in a capital letter, input in a capital letter. If it is a small letter, input it in a small letter. So we start. The J is capital, then 6, then small letter C, then small letter B. Input it correctly like this. Then we go on. Next. So it's asking for next one. This is what we just input. So make sure you input it correctly. It's asking for username. So your email will be your username automatically. Your email is your username automatically. Then your first name. I will assume my first name is Al-labeeb. Now, I want to make mention of something here. They ask us to input your name in Arabic. In Arabic, we don't have small letter, we don't have capital letter too, so we don't have problem. I will input my name in Arabic. Al-labeeb. Al-labeeb. Then father's name. Al-labeeb. Your first name is your own name. Don't mix it up. Your first name is your name. Your father's name is your last name. That is your son name. So I'll just input it. Al-labeeb. Then it's asking for grandfather's name. I don't have grandfather's name. So this father's name, just copy it. Paste it in your grandfather's name. Then this family name again, paste it there. Have you seen it? If you have 3 names in your passport, if you have 3 names that are registered, the first one is your own name, then your father's name, the second one will be your father's name. If those 2 names are your own, you know in passport, you have given name, last name, other names. So you have to follow the step by step. So this first name, this father's name, this grandfather's name, this family name. Then in English you have small case and lowercase, uppercase and lowercase. I will prefer you just put everything in uppercase. I will prefer personally. There is nothing attached to it from their own end. Maybe you should use uppercase or lowercase. But me personally, as my experience in online applications, I will ask you to just put it in uppercase. So first name, Al-labeeb. Then father's name, Al-labeeb. Then copy it again. Paste it in grandfather's name. Paste it here too. You cannot go without pasting it. You can see it is asterisk. You cannot go if you don't fill these places. If you have 3 names, so that third one, you put it in the fourth one. But if you have 4 names, you just input each in the box. Then indicate if you are male or female. Male. Then your date of birth in Gregorian. I've forgotten the date I choose here. I think I chose January something. I've forgotten. So let me just choose January 1st. Then 2001. 2001. I've forgotten what I chose in the email registration process. So it will automatically convert it to the Hijri date. Then input your mobile number. When you put in your number, look at the example that it gave us. 00. It starts with 00 because Saudi number starts with 966. The same way Nigeria number starts with 234. So this one here is starting with 00. That means you to put 00. Then if you are using the Nigeria number, just put it 234. Then you put your full phone number 9027278755. You can see that's how you input your phone number. Put 00, then put your country code 234, then input your own phone number. Don't mix it up. Once you leave the 00, it will not go. It will tell you an error. So next. You can see now. User registration. Your name is Al-labeeb. So. Please choose how to send the verification code. I will tell you to send it to my Gmail. So next. Send the verification code. Verification code has been sent to your registered email. Now let me come to my email. The Gmail is there already. So MOE is so. Your username is so. Your code is this. So I'll just copy it. You see the reason why it is good to use system. If you are using phone, you will have to minimize your Gmail, minimize your Chrome, Then you go to your Gmail, open your Gmail will load, copy your code, open your Chrome again. Sometimes if the phone doesn't have a good RAM, this Chrome will be automatically closed. Then when you open it, it will start to load again. So when you are using system, you can easily switch between tabs. Come here, copy code, come here, then paste it. Bam. Then save. Email has been sent to reset your password. You will be redirected automatically after 6. If you are not redirected automatically, please click here. So just come here. Set an email. Then this is the new one, new mail. Come here. Dear user, so. Please click on this in the maximum of 60 minutes. After 60 minutes, you will have to tell them to resend it again. So let me just come set password. So it asks me to input a password. Most times, the password, look at the instruction that follows the password. Password complexity must not be less than 8 characters and no more than 16 characters and must be in English language. Must contain at least a great character, a number, and a special character. So how do we usually do it? Because you have to input letter, number, and the character. Then you have to use uppercase and lowercase together. So what we usually do is that your own name. In this case, my name is Al-labeeb. So your name, you use it. The first letter, put it in capital letter. That is the first O now. I will put it in capital letter. But it cannot show password. But that's just what I'm doing. The first letter, put it in capital letter. To the O, I'm writing it again in capital letter. Where is it? The O now is in capital letter. The remaining names, put it in small letter. Can you see? Now everything is in small letter. The first one capital letter, others are small letter. Then put at this A that is here. This at that you see here. Put at. Then put in a particular letter. Number. Put number after it. So usually we usually use things like 001, 002, 003. Or if you have a number that is unique to you, you can use it. So in my case, I will put in a number, but I can't see what I put. So you cannot access my account. So I've done it. Then I will confirm it. Then the visual code again, follow it as C76, small letter R, capital letter G. Then send. If there is an error in your password, if you don't match, it will tell you automatically. You can see how it is loading. Even though I have everything intact, it's still loading slowly. So it's asking to save my list. I'll just my username is my email. Let me copy my email again. Then I'll just put it there. copy. So I want to save it here. So that's gone. So you can save it so that you can log in anytime. So there, now this is where we are. These two pages are the same. So you have to close one, then we use one. Since we have finally created our accounts, we have to log in. Log in here. Now this is our login page. Listen mustaqdam, that is your username. So you input your username. It won't allow you to copy and paste. So I'm pasting the Gmail I copied. It's not pasting. So you have to input it. Al-labeeb at then password. Then the code, capital letter B, capital letter R, small letter N, small letter M. Then you log in. If there's an error, it will tell you. So this one is asking me to save it. I will save it so that next time I won't have to be inputting it one after the other again. Now we have the home page. Here is my user here. My profile is here. Change password, log out. This, if I want to change to Arabic, look at what it's telling me here. You can through the master identity, so. Just read everything and understand, get yourself familiarized with it. Because I'm creating an account, so I'm making a tutorial. I won't have to wait and be reading everything. So let's check our profile first. You can see this is our profile. So. Everything is here. And you can also check it from this side. So from your self-service, you can come here, click on your profile. This is your profile. Everything is here. Then let's go to the main page again. So everything is here as required. You've successfully created your account. So from here now, we now go to the main application. Now let's come back here. Come back again. Type the way we start before. Study in Saudi. Enter. So click the first link. Then everything as I explained before is still the same thing. Just go down. Then apply to study now. Whether you want to log in or create accounts. Now we have already created our account, then we log in. You have to accept this privacy, so click it and click agree. It asks you to read. Please read the privacy notice. Just click it so that they know you've read it. If not, if you don't click it, it will not, this agree button will not come out. So just, you can read it. The privacy of your site, it's important. But most of us, we don't read the privacy policy of websites. So that's just it. Just go down. You can see I'm not hiding anything here. Everything is going step by step. So if you feel you are bigger than the step by step, you can skip any place that you know. But if you think you need it, just follow it as I'm going through. So I have a strong network and a strong system, but it's still slow. That's the issue of the website. Many people are accessing it at the same time. So that's why I said, get a good device to apply. Don't just use any device you see. So it's still loading. We are waiting for it. So I paused it so I don't it won't take too much time. Now it has finally finished loading. This is where it brought us. So these are the informations we want to fill. So I'm happy this year they've reduced us some stress. Particularly last year, we have about 8 or 9 stages before we can finish our applications. But now it has been reduced to 4 stages, as you can see here. before we go through a lot of stages before we can finish our application. Very stressful and very confusing. So now, before we start filling all these ones, look at here. It seems it's time to load something around, because this, as I've said, these they change the interface, so we have to go through everything one by one. It seems this red line is trying to load something around here, and it has not complete. So this pencil here means you want to edit your personal profile. If you want to edit your personal profile, just click this button. It will bring you here. You can edit what you want to edit. Maybe your date of birth, your nationality, your gender, others. So just fill it up and save it if you have anything to change. But in our case, we don't have anything to change. So we want to start from our information, personal details. Place of birth, Lagos. As I said, I prefer to use capital letter. Then social status, I'm married. Then current place of residency, Nigeria. Disability status, not exist. Alhamdulillah, I don't have any disability. Then personal picture, that is your personal picture. So here, what we are going to do, because I'm not using a real account, I will just upload any picture. But you should take note that their personal picture have specific rule. It should be 6 by 4, 6 long, 4 wide. So 6 by 4. And it should have a white background. So make sure your picture relates with what they need. When you go to the studio to take a picture, tell them you need it 6 by 4. And if you have an iPhone and you know how to take a good picture, you'll be able to take it and edit it. So it's very easy to edit. If you have a Pixel on your phone, just download Pixel, go and choose the size, convert it to 6, put the size as 6 by 4 centimeter. Then upload the picture. It will automatically come into that size. Then you bring it out. That's one is another thing here. So I'm not talking about how to edit our document here. So I will choose a picture, just a picture. Let me check my downloads. I have some picture there. So all these pictures, they don't fit what they require here, but I will just use this one, for example, if it is suitable. And again, the maximum size of your picture, can you see? This is what I want to say. The file size is larger than allowed. What does this mean? It means the size of your picture is larger than what they needed here. What is the size that is needed? 100 kilobytes. That particular picture is now higher than 100 kilobytes. What are we going to do? Just come to another page, type compress image. Compress image. If it says your image size or your document size or PDF size is the same thing, if it is larger than required, just go to Google, type compress image. There are many websites that will help you to compress your image. So this I love image or something, I do use it. Select the image. Which one did I use? I use this. So I will select it. Then if you upload, come here, compress image. I will tell it to compress. So it has compressed it from 569 kilobytes to 155 kilobytes. It's still not up to what I needed here. What I needed is, the maximum size is 100 kilobytes. But this one is giving me 155 kilobytes. It's still not enough. But I will just download it. Then I will recompress it again. You see now, I will download it and recompress it again. Come here, compress image. I will click it again. That one that I just finished compressing, I will upload it again. This one. Upload it again. Compress image. It has compressed to 138. It's still not enough. I will download it. Then let me go and choose another website over there that will compress image. Because maybe I'm using the same website. It's not compressing enough. I will come again, compress image. Instead of me to use I love image, I will use this one. Then upload file. I will click the last one I compressed. One file format, JPEG or JPG. So this one is not accepting it. I will just leave this one. Go out. Image resizer. Pick this one. Select image. Click the image I want to compress. So it's uploading. It shouldn't be taking much time like this. So the image is compressing. Here, it will tell you, I like websites like this. To tell you maybe how do you want the size to be. So I want to reduce the size drastically. But note that when you over reduce the size, it can affect the image quality. So don't over reduce the size. It will affect your image quality. Here, look at this place. It is telling me that my original file is 138 kilobytes and the compressed one is 108 kilobytes. What does it mean? It means my best is not enough. Because what I actually need on the website is 100 kilobytes. And this particular image is too high such that it is not up to 100 kilobytes yet. So I will have to reduce it here again. Let me reduce it more. So let it load. So I want it to compress. The reason why this particular image is high is that it has a wider size. As you are seeing, it's very small here. It has a very wide size. Because it's the one I'm using for daily ideas that I'm using. And also, where I design it from, so the application will give it a large size. So a normal picture should not be large like this. So here now, it has compressed to 94 kilobytes. Can you see? It has compressed to 94 kilobytes. Then I can download it. It's downloading. It has downloaded. Then I will come back to here, upload. The last one that I finished, because I came to my download file, the last one that I compressed is here. An error occurred while saving. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala rasulillah. So I paused the video, it was time for prayer. So I will have to start again from this profile sort of thing. So my place of birth, I chose Lagos. My country of residency, Nigeria. Social status, I'm married. My disability is nothing exists. So personal picture, like I said, the picture should be 6:4. So the first picture I was choosing and trying to compress and do all those things. So it is not 6:4. So the portal won't accept it. So, and I don't want to show the main documents here because of, this video is going on internet. So I just prepared one picture in 6:4 centimeter and the size is not more than 100 KB. So I will be using it throughout. So also here, you should note that the accepted documents, personally for this picture, make it JPG because the accepted documents are BMP, JPG, GIF, PNG, JPEG, GIF. So the easiest one that you should just pick is JPEG, JPG or JPEG. If you don't have those two formats, then you can go for PNG. Now, if you have an image that is not of these formats, how will you do it? Just go to your browser, because here I'm showing you everything in details. So just go to your browser, just type, maybe you have the one that is WebP. You have a particular format that is WebP. If you can say change WebP image to JPG. Just come. I'm teaching you everything in details. Here, this you can see convert multiple WebP to JPG. So just pick that image that is WebP and change it to JPG. That's the same thing. If it is telling you that your file format is not accepted, so just go to online, type that file format, and say change it to the required file format. It will just change. So no time for that one again. So my personal picture, I'm going to pick JPEG now. Just choose. So this is the image I prepared. So I just use it as a sample. It's my previous logo. It has accepted it. Sometimes the portal might be malfunctioning. They tell you not accepted or an error occurred or something. So just keep trying till it accepts it. So my passport number, I'm using this one just as a sample. So it should be start with capital letter. So. It's just a sample, not a real passport number. So the passport number in full, I'll use my name, Al-labeeb. Then Al-labeeb. So I don't have a third name, I don't have this. So let's leave these two places blank first, since I don't have them in my passport, and see if it will upload. So since you don't have it, let's see if it will upload without it. Then in Arabic, I will put it in Arabic. Then let's leave it like that. Type of passports, normal passports. Then place of issue, Nigeria. Still in English, Nigeria. So normally in your passport, the place of issue is not Nigeria. If you are a Nigerian, they will put the name of the city it was issued. Maybe it is Lagos, Niger, Ilorin, and so on. But you just input Nigeria, since that's your country. Then passport issue date. Sorry. Passport issue date. I'll just pick, maybe it was issued yesterday. Sorry. May. Let me just pick April. April something. 22nd of April 2025. The passport expiry date. That is, if it is 5 years passport, it's going to expire in 21st of April 2030. So I'm going to put 2030. Then April 21st. So that is how international passport is. Then copy of passport. I'm not uploading any copy of passport. I'm uploading that same image I uploaded earlier. So just for testing mode, because the testing, I'm not using my details. I'm not exposing my details online. So I'm just using that picture. But use your international passport. So if you check here, the type of document that's accepted is BMP, JPG, GIF, PNG, PDF. I personally, I prefer you should upload PDF. Why? If you have image can, the quality do reduce. By the time you transfer it, maybe it was on your phone, you transfer it from your phone to your WhatsApp, from your WhatsApp to your system, from one person to another, the quality will be reducing. That's the down part of images. But PDF, the quality is retained. But so I prefer you have it in PDF rather than image. Then the allowed size is 2 MB. If it is bigger than 2 MB, you know what to do. Just go to online, type compressed PDF like we did for image, compressed PDF. Then you compress it, then you upload. Save and continue. Let's see the response. What's the response? It's telling me to fill my third and fourth name. The third and last name, I should fill it. So I already told you, this second one, just copy it and paste it again. Here to paste it. Here to come here. This second one, copy it. Paste it here. Paste it here. Can you see? So then you go. No, it has removed the image we uploaded. So we have to re-upload again. Where is it? Where is back? Let's go back again. I think I saw it that. Are you sure not to save your recent changes and go back to the previous step? Yes. So what I saw, okay, you didn't remove it. The image is still there. I thought I saw it that it has removed the image I uploaded here and here. So since it did not remove it, let's go on. Save and continue. Then we have here address and data. Note this thing, I did not give you the information for. It said note, some of the data at this phase is not mandatory and can be filled in at a later phase. However, this information must be completed after initial approval to complete the application and process and approval process. That means any information that is not asterisk, look at this asterisk mark, this star that you are seeing here, it means that information is compulsory. Any information that doesn't have this is not compulsory. So if you feel that you don't have that information presently, you can just skip it. But if you are giving preliminary acceptance, because you have two acceptance, preliminary and final. If you are giving preliminary acceptance, they will still ask you to come back to this portal to fill some information before you are giving final acceptance. But personally, my own advice, I will tell you not to skip even if it is one information. In as much as that you have that information, not information that is not pertaining to you. Make sure to fill everything. Don't leave anything blank and fill it correctly. So address data, your region, government city. This particularly just your address. So it's asking for your address. So let me say maybe I'm living in Ilorin. So I already told them I'm from Nigeria, so I'm living in Ilorin. Yeah, my region will be Kwara State. Then my government is Ilorin. My neighborhood, where am I living? That can be. Ga can be. Then my street is double the type street. My zip code. I already know my own zip code, but many people don't know their zip code. How are we going to do it? I will teach you how to know your zip code. So just come here, go to Google again, type Ga can be Ilorin zip code. It will bring out in Google 240.103. So just go and input it here, don't waste time. 240.103. This one of the benefits of using system. If I'm using phone, you have to close a page, go to another page, do this and do that, and this application might be disrupted. So just go like that. Post box. I don't know my post box, so just go there again. That can be in post box. So it still is 241.03 that is giving me. So I'll just go back and input it. Copy this. Input it. Then I will go on. Contact and social media details. X. That is your Twitter. You should input your Twitter link here. Let me see, my Twitter link is at Al-labeeb. This one, don't use capital letter because it's a link. It is usually a small letter. My Facebook, input your Facebook link. I will just put one of my Facebook that I know before. If you don't know it, go to your Facebook profile. Let me teach you how to do that too. Go to your Facebook profile. Let me see Facebook. Oh, this is not my main. I will come to my main Chrome here. Type Facebook, facebook.com. So you will see how to get your social media link here. So this is my account. Let me see this page. This Al-labeeb is my page. So let me just copy the link to the page. You open your profile like this, come down. These three dots that is here, click it. Then go down. As to view, as search, page status, so. Not here. Just come here. This link that it's open here, just copy it and go. If it is your profile, because this is a page, let me go to my main profile. Let me go to my profile. That will be easier for you to understand. So just come down. These three dots, add story, so. Profile and tag, meta verified. So if it is not, if you are using mobile, you will find the link here. It will tell you copy link to profile. You will see it here. If you are using your phone, you will see it here. Copy link to profile. Once you click these three dots. But now I'm using system. It's not here. So just leave it here. Come to this place. Copy the link. The link of your profile. Just copy it. Then I will go to the Chrome I'm using to apply. Where is it? Then I will paste it here. So I know it's offered if I did not copy it, but I want you to know how to get it. It's telling me not exist. No. Let's see something. If I don't have it, I will click not exist. That means if I don't have Facebook, if I'm not using Facebook, I will click not exist. So it will just automatically off it. But now I have it. Let me input it. If I don't have Twitter, I will just click not exist. And it will remove it. But since I have, I will input it at Al-labeeb. LinkedIn is not compulsory. So if you don't have it, just leave it. It's no asterisk. That means it's not compulsory. Leave it if you don't have it. Though I have, but I don't have the time to go and be copying the link. Leave it. YouTube, I have to. Then I'm not inputting it. I'm not inputting it here. My phone number, mobile number. Don't forget 0023490277278755. Then select. Oh, it's asking me to select the country code. So I will look for Nigeria. Let me see if it can search. It cannot search. It can search. Then I will start with Nigeria. So this is Nigeria. I've input the 234. So that means I will not, there's no need for this again. Since 234 is here, I'll just start from 90272775. Additional data, are you an employee? No. The easy you want to study in Saudi Arabia. Please use this place very well. Why do you want to study in Saudi Arabia? So maybe you want to study in Saudi Arabia to propagate Islam. For instance, I will just use that. I want is in Arabic. Let me convert to English. I want to study in Saudi Arabia to become an Islamic, let me just say Islamic preacher. What is in here? Islamic, just put capital letter I. Then Saudi Arabia, put capital letter A. Then Saudi, capital letter S. That's what I just want to use. But you make use of this place very well. You write a good reason, because they are reading everything. So you just write a good reason that will draw their attention to give you scholarship. Use it properly. Then save and continue. Let's see. If there's anything that is incorrect, it will tell us. So it has taken us to the next step, additional data. So that means those ones we filled are correct. So I'm showing you my own errors too. If I pass through any errors in the application, I'm showing you the errors. So you too, you know if you have that particular error, what are the solutions? So it's starting with, did you have a common number before? No. This is common number, that is if you are residing in Saudi Arabia and you are not a citizen, you have a common number. So I don't have. Then reference data, full name. Reference data. What's your reference data? A person as a referee to be contacted when needed to verify students' data. That's the person that you know that can stand for you. That's if they want to ask for information about this particular student. Who are you? How do you live? Are you a good person? Will it favor them if they give you this scholarship? And they want to contact that person. The person will need to be contacted. So don't forget that among the documents that are usually required, though I don't know for now, I've not checked it, but among the documents that are usually required is recommendation letter. So you can just input the information of the person that is giving you a recommendation letter. So here I'll just use one of my stars, barrister. So full name, barrister is not among the full name, so I'll just input, just let me input something different. Ahmed Al-labeeb. Then address, I don't want to just say that can be long. Let me leave it like that. Email Ahmed @gmail.com. Mobile number, I will still use my own mobile number, but let me select the country. Nigeria. The mobile number 90272787. Don't use your own information here. No, this is a sample. Use the information of someone they can contact. Don't think you can outwise Saudi Arabia. So they can confirm the information if they wish to. Then additional data, annual income. What's your annual income? So I'm a broke guy. So I don't earn more than $0 to $1,000 per year. The source of income, charity, support from my family, job, other. So since I already feel that you are not doing the job, so if you are working, you must have filled that job. Pick your salary rate and pick job or others. So I'll just pick support from my family. My family are the ones that are taking care of me. Have you received a previous scholarship in Saudi Arabia? If you are studying in Saudi Arabia before, or you've once benefited from Saudi Arabia scholarship, you pick it. But for my own, I've never benefited from it. Then save and continue. Let's see if everything is correct. So correct. Then we go to the last one. Qualifications and attachments. So what are the qualification and attachments required? Here, academic qualification data. There is no data added currently. Please enter the data that will increase your ability of acceptance. So let's go. What do you want to pick? Academic qualification, place of qualification. What are your qualifications that you have? If you have diploma, you can input. If you have higher diploma, you can input. If you have BA, if you have MA, if you have PhD, if you have fellowship, if you have higher school. For most people that are applying, what we have is higher school. High school is the same thing as secondary school. So if you have your secondary certificate, just input it. Then place of qualification, where did you collected this secondary school certificate from? So I collected from Nigeria. So I'm searching for Nigeria here. It's not arranged in alphabetical order. So it will be hard for you to search for your country. So I'll be checking one after the other to find Nigeria. I can't see it. Normally, it's supposed to be arranged in alphabetical order. That's how it usually is, but I don't know why this one is not arranged. So let's go once again. Saudi, all these first ones are countries in the Gulf of Arabia. So, Dual Khadijiyya, Palestine, Tunisia, Egypt. There we go. Quickly. I can't find Nigeria yet. Thailand, Nepal, Niger. This is Niger, but not Nigeria. Gabon, Chad, Senegal, Nigeria. This is Nigeria. So pick Nigeria. Last, is this your last qualification? Pick yes. If it is not my last qualification, maybe after secondary school I still have diploma, I will not click here. After I finish uploading this one, then I will now go to the next one, the diploma. If diploma is my last qualification, I will click it. If I have BSc, I will not click it in diploma. I will finish filling up the information for diploma. Then when I get to BSc, I will fill that one too. So yeah, I've accepted this is my last qualification. So which date did I graduate? Let me say I graduated in April, just last month, for instance. So maybe April 1st. I just say I graduated last month. So school name, which name of school did I graduate from? Darul Kitab was soon. Oh, I'm typing in Arabic. So I don't usually look at it when I'm typing. Let me type in English. You can also type the name in Arabic if you feel you want to type in Arabic. So it's same thing. Just make sure the name is intact the way it is in your document. Wasun College. You can fill it to College of Arabic and Islamic Studies. Just if you leave it like the same thing. Wasun College. School type. Aha. This is something you should know. We have three types of schools that you can use to apply for Saudi Arabia. You have the government school, the certified private school, the private school. So these three schools are different. It depends on the document you are using. Now, which one is government? Let's pick the first one, government school. If you are using WAEC, generally now I'm speaking to people in Nigeria. If you are using your WAEC, your NECO, your MBAS, so these three documents are government issued documents. So it is government. It doesn't matter if you did your MBAS in an Ileke. Now, if I did my MBAS in Darul Kitab, I will still pick government. It doesn't matter if it is a private school or a government school. In as much as the result you are using, was it issued by the government or issued by private school? If your result is issued by the government, and that's the WAEC, the NECO, and the MBAS, that means you pick government. That's the first one. Now, if you are not using any of these three, that means you are using your salary certificate. Those salary certificates fall under these two, certified private and ordinary private. What is certified private? What is private? Certified private are those schools that are listed under the Saudi universities that are accredited to Saudi universities. So if your school is accredited with Saudi Arabia, you will pick certified private. If your school is not accredited, you pick the private. Some of the schools that are accredited presently in the southwest that I know is Markaz Agege and other branches of Markaz. Then Al-Madul Arabi of Ibadan is also listed as accredited. Then I think Karachi too in Ibadan is also listed. So I think Islamuddin is also listed. So those ones are accredited. If it's accredited, fine. But if it is not accredited, you just pick only private. For instance, my own Darul Kitab is not accredited, so I will just pick private. So that's it. Let's check it one after the other. If you pick government here, So it will not bring anything. If you pick certified private, so you later, maybe it has changed. Before, if you pick certified private, it will bring out the list of all the certified private, then you pick your own. But now I'm picking only private, since don't think you can deceive them that maybe you want them to accept your application. Then you now pick certified private when your madrasa is not certified in Saudi Arabia. So you are only deceiving yourself. You are not deceiving anybody. So I'll just pick private. You are not accredited. So my GPA is the grade that you finished with. I think I finished with 97% or something. I can't remember. So I think I finished with 97 point something. Then my grade is graded at excellent. Even though I graduated from that Sunnah with excellent plus honor. So normally we have excellence, but if the madrasa think you worth more, so they will give you excellence plus honor. But on the portal, they don't know the excellence plus honor is not listed. So you just pick excellence. Then copy of qualification, that's your shahada, your certificate. So you understand now. Copy of qualification means your shahada, your certificate. So upload it. The file type is either BMP, JPG, GIF, PNG, PDF. So personally, as I said again, I prefer you should use PDF. Don't use image and others. Use PDF. I prefer it personally because of my experience in uploading of these documents. Some can miss, some the quality can reduce by the time it gets to their end. So just pick it. But I will still be using this one that I use as sample. So I'm just using it as sample for this course. So it's loading. This is one of the issues of the portal. Sometimes it will just load, and you will get tired. So if you are using phone, you will be tired. All these ones, your phone might be getting hot. So just use a system so that you will balance the way I'm balanced. You can see I can free my hand, not that I'm holding my phone. So then, copy of qualification in Arabic means the translation of this document. You will translate it to Arabic. If you don't know about this, you can message me privately. My phone number is listed there. So I also do translation of documents at a very lower price that is affordable. So you translate it. Now, if you are using WAEC, NECO, and NBIS, you will do the translation compulsory. But if you are using the Thanawi certificate that is issued in Madrasa, you don't need to translate it. Why? Because it is written already both in Arabic and English. You understand now? It is written both in Arabic and English. So if your certificate is written in Arabic and English, no need of translation. But if it's written in English only or other languages, you have to translate it back to Arabic. So here, I will just pick the Arabic translation. I will assume still this one is my Arabic translation. I'm just using this one for the sample throughout. Now, grades transcripts. That is your Kashfi Darajat, your results, your report card is what is written here. Your report card, Kashfi Darajat, your results. So you have to upload it. The original, upload it here. Then the translation in Arabic. Like the same thing, if your result is written both in English and Arabic, you don't need to translate. But if it is written in English only or Arabic only, so if it is written in English or other languages, you have to translate to Arabic. So I will just pick it. I'm still using this image as my sample. Then I will upload. So I'm just using it as sample throughout. Then I will add it. So it will load. So it has accepted it. Let me see after this high school. I still want to upload my diploma. If I have diploma, I will come to add again. Select diploma. If it is my last qualification, I will click it. Then in place of this thing, I will choose it. Then I will go on like that, fill everything again, and click add. But now I don't have it. I will just cancel it. So that's all about that. Then language data. It want to tell us how many languages you understand. How many languages can you speak. So select which language. I can speak English. Is native? No, I'm not a native speaker of English language. Language level, beginner, intermediate, and advanced. So I understand English A to Z. I can read English A to Z. I understand English A to Z. But because I don't speak it regularly, that's why you see me stammering in some places, because I'm not used to speaking English. I either speak my Yoruba language or I speak Arabic language. So I'm advanced. Copy of language test. That's if you have English certificate like the IELT, the TOEFL. If you have them, you can upload it here. But now I don't have, so I'll just leave it like that. If you don't have, just keep it like that. Then add. Then if I understand another language again, I will pick it. Add. Select. I understand. I don't understand. I understand French, but let me say beginner. You understand? So is a native? No. Select beginner. What language again do I understand? The Arabic language. Where is it? English, French, Chinese, English, Spanish, so I don't know why it's not listing Arabic. It's supposed to list Arabic, so I'll just input Arabic myself. I can understand Arabic. But I'm not a native speaker of Arabic. Language level advanced. Then I will add it. I understand the Yoruba language again, which is my mother's tongue. Then I will come here, order. You already have this language before, because now it's telling me I cannot add more than one language. Because I've already added Arabic. I used this order button to pick the Arabic. So I said I cannot add another one again. So I'll just cancel it and leave it like that. So which means I cannot list more than this. Then you come over. Attachments. These are the required documents now. These are the required documents. Before, like I said, they do require many documents. So you even get tired by applying many documents. But now, this year, alhamdulillah, it has reduced. So now, what are the documents that I requested? Certificate of freedom from security record. That's police report in a short note. Police report. So you have to upload your police report here. So it's loading. Normally before, nothing will load here. Just click it and it will ask you to upload your documents directly. But now, since the portal has changed, let's see what it will bring out. So it has finished loading. So it asked me to upload my police report. I'm still using this image as my sample. Then add. That's it about that. Now, certificate of freedom from security records in Arabic. That's the translation of this police report. If you translate it to Arabic, you can contact me for your translation. I do it and I deliver fast and easy. So I will upload the translation of the police reports. I will still use I'm still using that image as my document throughout. Actually, I have people I'm supposed to apply for. I have my younger brother and friends, but because of security reasons, I can't be exposing their information here. Unless if I have the time to edit this video professionally, such that places that are having vital information will be covering it, but I don't have the time presently. So medical reports that you collected from your hospital, the medical report should be detailed about your health conditions. So I will upload it. I will still assume this is my medical report. The medical report in Arabic, that is the translation of your medical report. If you have it, and if you don't have it, you can contact me for your translation. So click here, open. Then the recommendation letter. Though if you did not forget, we listed someone that they can contact anytime they need any information about us. So that person will give you a recommendation letter that I actually certify that this child is a good child and will be a good use to Mamlakatul Arabiya As-Saudiya. So that recommendation letter, I'm going to upload it here. Then your CV, should do your CV too. If you don't know how to do it, you can contact me also to make a CV for you. So CV is just something that contains your information. Now, you should note that every CV is different from another. If you are doing a CV to apply for work, it's different from a CV to apply for scholarship. A CV to apply for scholarship, it contains all your personal details, including your passport number, passport expiry date, passport issue date, date of birth, and it will contain the details of your academic background, which could you attended for primary, for secondary, for so. And if you have other honorary certificates that you achieved, So you also list it there. Then cognitive competencies test. This one you don't actually need it. This one is if you have all those results that we mentioned, maybe IELT, TOEFL, and other language certificates and so on. So you can upload it if you have, but now I don't have any of them. Then this other is that if you have extra certificates, maybe you went to a Dawah, they give you a certificate. You went to a seminar, they give you a certificate. You memorize the Quran, they give you a certificate. You memorize a matn, they give you a certificate. You can just combine all those certificates that are not among all these ones, and you feel you have it. So combine everything in a particular PDF and upload. I personally, when I applied in 2022 or 2020, I think 2022 or 2023, I think those 2 years that I applied, I have about 30 something certificates that I used as extra certificates here. About 30 something. Some of them are from Dawah, some of them are from online classes, some of them are from seminars, and so on. Some of them even they are just one-day class that the lecturers will give us certificates that we do attend online. So it was about 30 something that I uploaded here. So if you have them, combine them in one PDF, because you cannot be uploading it one. Combine everything in one PDF and upload here. If after combining, the size is too much than what this place can contain, just go online. I already taught you how to do it. Go online, search for compressed PDF. Open any of the websites, upload the PDF. It will compress it, the size will reduce, then you can upload it. So I will assume I have it. Though I should have shown you people here, but it's on my previous system. So this is a new one. Those files are not here, and I'm not in the same place that particular system is. So I cannot show you here. So now it is telling me my session has expired, and I have not saved this particular place. That is, if you stay too long in the particular page, if you tell you your session has expired, let me try to save it. Maybe it will save. Because if it did not save, you can see it has logged me out. If it did not save like that, you will have to do that part again, which means you must not stay too long in a particular page. Now let's see. I will have to log in again and start the process again. So sorry, that's not what I'm supposed to click. I'm supposed to click login. So if that particular page I have not saved, it will ask me to start again. So my email and password is there automatically. That is why you have to save it. Then I will input this number 3 capital letter M, 8 capital letter D. Then you log in. So come down again, apply to study now. It will take you to where you stopped. So this part where I stopped. So I've finished uploading the document and it has saved. So it has brought me to the last stage. Long program study request. That is, long program is the 4-year studies of the bachelor degree. You know, we have short programs. Here is short programs. Short programs are a program of maybe a month, 2 months, 3 months. So pledge. So you have to pledge that you are a good student and you will not fuck up if they give you scholarship. So what is the pledge saying? Before you mark it, read it. I pledge to study in the universities of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Pledge that all official and study documents submitted to obtain admission are correct. That means all the documents that you submitted, you are pledging that they are correct. And that I dedicate myself to the goal for which I was presented, which is studying and obtaining a degree. That means you must accept that the reason that you are applying for this scholarship is just for you to come and study, nothing more, nothing less. As I pledge to abide by the university regulations and instructions that will be accepted, as I pledge to abide by all the laws and regulations applied in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and in case of violation of that, I will subject to the application of legal procedures to my rights. That is, if you violate any of these rules that are given to you, you are pledging that they can sue you to court and they can take legal actions. So you have to pledge. You don't have any option, you have to pledge. If you don't pledge, you cannot. That means you are not ready to succumb to their law and you cannot apply. So application data, type of study. What is the type of study? So you cannot even change it. Request to study for outside Saudi Arabia, because I'm outside Saudi Arabia. So that's what I apply for. required academic degree. Which degree am I applying for? I'm applying for BA. If you're applying for diploma, choose diploma. If you're applying for higher diploma, choose higher diploma. If you're applying for BA, if you're applying for MA, that is masters. If you're applying for PhD, so if you're applying for BA, that's bachelor's degree. So that's what I'm applying for. So now, desires data. That is which university in Saudi Arabia did I want to choose. So here it will list all the available universities in Saudi Arabia for you. Let's see, add. It's not displaying yet. Maybe there's an error on the portal. So what it will particularly do here, let's wait for it a little bit. It will show you all the universities available in Saudi Arabia. Then you will pick the one of your choice. But there's a particular thing we need to take note here, is that can we just pick, we have about 20-something or 30-something universities. Let's search how many universities are in Saudi Arabia. How many why am I typing like this? Cities in Saudi. 65. Can you see? We have about 65 universities in Saudi Arabia. Does it mean you can just choose any of these 65? Now, I'll just answer this thing according to my own knowledge. Is that in this announcement of scholarship, Saudi Arabia did not mention that you can choose this or not choose this or don't choose this. No. They just tell us generally that choose any university that you like. But let's look at it ourselves. Is this all these universities that we accept you? There are some of these universities that, according to history, you will hardly see maybe Nigerians there if you are a Nigerian. Or maybe you hardly see people that are not from an Arabic-speaking country in that university. So you have to make sure, because this thing is something critical. Now it has opened. It was loading before in the background. So this thing, you have to apply wisdom from people that are experienced in the field. So some of these universities, they hardly accept people that are not from a particular region, because maybe that's their own personal role. Maybe that's their own personal role, I don't know. But some of these universities, they do accept. That's number one. So we do focus on those universities that do accept people. Maybe Jamia Imam, Jamia Islamia, Jamia Qasim, Jamia Al-Qura, Jamia Malik Saud, and so on. But others that we don't usually see them accept us, we don't pick them. That's number one. Number two, each of these universities, after the general announcement, because this portal is for the Ministry of Education of Saudi Arabia, after the announcement of this Minister of Education, each university will start releasing their own announcements that we want to accept students. Each university will start releasing it. So when you are applying, make sure you choose one of those universities. Choose those universities that have released their own announcement that they want to accept students. Because if you pick those ones that are not bring out the announcement, maybe that particular year, their available quota, admission quota is already completed. So pick the universities that have announced their own. So here, let's check some of the universities that have announced. I have some of them here that I kept in my WhatsApp inbox. So let me just download the images here. The first one here that I have, that I kept here, is Jamiatul Qasim. If you look at the information, تنظم جامعة القصيم عن موعد استقبال طلبات الالتحاق بالجامعة للطلبة الدوليين عبر منصة الرسل السعودية. So this particular university have announced that they want to accept students. So you can pick this university. You understand me what I'm saying now? I'm not saying you should not pick others, but pick the ones that announce their own admission. If you check this particular place, this university said their own application from 1st of May, check here, from 1st of May to 14th of June. Let's check the next one. This next one is Jamiatul Al-Qura. So Jamiatul Al-Qura said they want to accept students. So from 1st of May to 14th of June. Then the last one is, what is the name? Jamiatul Taiba University. So they said you can now apply. So we are going to pick these three universities, Qasim, Al-Qura, and Taiba. Now, I will tell you one thing about Taiba too. Before Saudi started this Ministry of Education, each university do open their own portal individually. One of the things that do come out of Jamia Toiba is that if they open their own portal, they will ask you to upload the result of SS1, SS2, SS3, that is Al-Awwal Thanawi, Al-Thani Thanawi, Al-Thalith Thanawi. So they will ask you to upload the result of these 3 years. So if you want to choose them here, make sure that when you uploaded your results, if you want to choose any Toiba, I will advise that when you uploaded your results, make sure that you uploaded these 3 results. You uploaded our family. Why? Because they did not announce on their portal that they are no more using that particular condition they were using. So if you did not upload those 3 results, I will advise you don't choose them. It is an advice. You can choose them if you want or not. So I'm just using my own personal experience on this portal to explain what I'm doing. So let's pick a university. He said, please be aware that there is a possibility of an increase in the number of participating universities in the upcoming period up to the end of the application period for the current academic year. What it's trying to say here is that in this list, maybe it is not all the universities that are listed, because some universities have not told the Ministry of Education to include them. So maybe there's a particular university you want to pick and it is not listed here now. Don't panic. You can come back to check later. Don't submit your application yet. Come back later to continue checking until you find that universities. So let me say these are the universities that are listed here. You can see Toiba, Kosim. We choose Toiba, Kosim, and Umulukuro. So let's check if Umulukuro is there. We have seen Toiba. Let's check everything first. King Saud. I don't want to pick King Saud, King Imam. This King Imam usually accept people. King Saud to do accept people. But one of the things I've noticed about King Saud is that they usually accept people to their Arabic language center first before you go to university. But they do accept. Then King Imam Muhammad bin Saud, Jamiatul Imam bin Saud too, they do accept. King Abdulaziz, King Faisal, Kuro. So this is Kuro. So Islamic University of Medina, this is our main focus. This is what everybody do run for. That we do run to Jari. So everybody wants to pick Islamic University of Medina. Why? Because this university is particularly for we that are not for foreign students, let me say. So it's usually their focus is to accept foreign students. So they do accept much foreign students. So you have to call it Qasim, Taiba, Toif, Jazan, Al-Baha, Jauf, Ha'il, Tabuk, Najran, Al-Amiro. So Jamiatul Amiro, Shakro, Amiro Satom, Majma, Riyadh, Imam Abdurrahman, Faisal, Jamia Jeddah, Disha, so and so on, sharp. We don't have time to be listening to everything. So, according to our analysis, those three that are open their own is Jamia to Qasim. They will pick Qasim. Now, read the information carefully. Read the information and find carefully. Which college do you want to go for? College of Engineering. Are we picking it? No, because I did not, my results doesn't fit. I'm assuming that I'm using a standard certificate. So you cannot use a standard certificate for College of Engineering. You have to have your YEC or NECO or MBIS. So and check the fee. If there is a fee attached, that means they are telling you it is not a scholarship. So don't pick it. So this one now is a scholarship. If you are qualified, just pick it. So here I'm not qualified. So read it. They said they allow non-Arabic speakers, require an Arabic language test, require Arabic language competency, other conditions. So College of Computers, no. College of Computers, no. Architecture and Planning, no. If you are using YEC, you can actually pick all these things. But I'm assuming I'm using Stanovi. So Stanovi doesn't fit for this one. College of Education, you can choose it. You can choose Terbia. This is called Terbia. You can choose Terbia. So let me just pick it first. And you can see there is no fee attached. Required fees for Saudi Arabia Riyadh is 0. Required fees in USD, so 0. Where is it? So it is free. So I can choose that one. Sometimes if you tell you can choose up to 2 colleges or 3 colleges, but it's not listed here. Let's go on first. Which one is this? The course is not mentioned here. So this one at table eligibility, battery engineering or something. So I'm not qualified. College of Science. So chemistry, chemistry. Let's check something here. So this one, College of Education, that is the Faculty of Education. Which course is there? Ulum Riyadh wa Nashat al-Badani, that is PhD, Personal and Health Education. So if your result is qualified, I don't think finally result is qualified for PhD. So just, I will negate this one, because the particular course that is there is PhD. So summary result is not qualified. College of Science, you are not qualified for College of Science at all. So just keep all the College of Science. Here, we have as zero agriculture. As zero agriculture. So we are not qualified for it too. So you are looking at Lizia. If you are using WAEC or something, you are qualified for Aluga Lizia. But I don't know if family certificate is qualified for the Aluga Lizia, so I will not pick it. Ilm al-Nafs, I don't know for about this one too. For the Khidma al-Ijma'iyya, Ilm al-Ijtima', all these ones we are not qualified. Geography, Tarikh, History. So I think we are qualified for history, so you can pick it. But me, I don't want it. So look at English, look at Arabiya, wa adabuha, so this Arabic language and its literature. So I can pick this one. My Sanriya certificate is qualified. Then College of Sharia, I can pick it. Then Al-Qiraat, if you have memorized Quran before completely, you can pick it. So for my own case, I can pick it. College of Sharia, Al-Anzima Dirasat al-Qadawiyya is something like law. It's law. So if you are qualified, you can pick. So particularly, they did not state how many can we pick. So let's try to pick all of them. Then later it will tell us if you have picked more than the required. So Dirasat Islamiyya, Islamic studies, I can pick it. Then Sharia again, you can pick it if you wish. Then, my computer. So I'm using the laptop mouse. I'm not used to it, so I'm used to the extra mouse, and it's got spoiled recently. College of Computer, leave it. Ilm al-Ijtima', Social Science, leave it. Ad-Dirasat al-Adabiyya, Literature Studies, you can pick it. Is qualified with Sanari certificate. College of Computer, skip it. College of Computer, skip it. Computer. Al-Muhasabatu al-Mihniyya, professional accountancy or accountants or something. So we are not qualified. Idarati al-Amal, business administration. Idarati al-Amal, business administration, we are not qualified. It's standard certificate. Idarati al-Amal, business administration. Al-Ulum fil-Iqtisad, that is economics. So science of economics. We are not qualified. College of Architecture, College of Science, all these ones we are not qualified. So just read through everything. You will see the one that you are qualified for or not. This one again, College of Sharia here. We have College of Sharia here. College of Sharia, Al-Anzima, you can pick it. That is law. College of Sharia, Al-Fiqh al-Muqarran, jurisprudence, Usul al-Fiqh, principle of jurisprudence, Al-Aqida wal-Madhahib al-Ma'asira, that is theology. Then College of Sharia again, Al-Sunnah Nabawiyya, you can pick it. College of Sharia again, Al-Quran al-Karim al-Ulumuhu, you can pick it. Quran and its science. College of Education, what's the course under it? Taqniyat al-Ta'lim, that is a methodology of education, teaching methodology. So you are not qualified, just leave it there. So College of Education again, just go. If you keep going till we finish all the one that we are qualified for. So I cannot be going through everything, it's too much. We will waste much time here. So just check the one that you are qualified for, you pick it. Continue picking like that. You can see again, College of Sharia, so it will continue showing you like that till you are satisfied. Then you tell you to save. So pick all these ones. Now it has telling you you have to select maximum 3 colleges only. That is what I want you to bring out. It's supposed to tell us in the beginning how many can we pick. Now it has told us we can pick up to 3 colleges. So we will now go back. All the ones that we have picked, we will remove them and remain only 3. Only 3. So we have to check through everything again. Where are the ones that we marked? So Al-Lugha al-Arabiyya, I don't usually like. Let me just leave this one first. Then Sharia, let me leave it. Qiraat, let me leave it. Others, I will have to unmark them. Where's this one then? I will have to unmark everything that is different from those 3 that I picked. So you have to pick the best trade that fits you. The best trade that fits you. That's what you are going to pick. So others, just unpick them. On mark. So here again, you unmark. I'm supposed to pick only 3 and leave it for you to go. But I want you to see it so that if you want to do that particular mistake, you will understand that this is how it works. That particular thing you want to try, I've already tried it here. So because I do receive too many questions and sometimes I might be busy to answer all the questions. But if you particularly watch this video patiently, most of the questions are already answered here. So we are going to save it. So I've not deselected. You have to select maximum of 3 colleges. Maybe there's a particular one I've not deselected. It's still more than 3. So I will look for it again. Let me remove this. 2. Can't find the last one that I did not unselect because it's too much. So let me save it like this. It's supposed to go because I've deselected everything. There's 2 here. Sharia and Qiraat. Others have deselected everything. So it's supposed to go now. Let me just cancel it. So I will have to come and repeat it again. Add desire. So I will wait for it to load. Then I will pick again. So we want to pick again. And now we will make sure we pick only 3. So I will pick, which am I picking first? Qasim. Then I will go down to pick, to find Sharia. I will just pick only 3 faculties in the Sharia. So this Sharia, I'm picking this, and this. So that 3 is enough, like that. So you go down to select next, save. So can you see it has saved without any issue? So it has saved those 3. And please check that there is no fee attached. The fee should be 0. All the fees should be 0. If the fee is not 0, that means you are not on scholarship. And again, check here, support ratio 100%. The support ratio is how much is Saudi going to help you in paying your fees. Make sure it is 100%. If it is 50%, that means Saudi is going to pay half of your fees, and you are going to pay half. If it is 0, that means Saudi is not helping you to pay anything. You will be required to pay your fee yourself, your school fee, you are going to pay it. And mind you, their schools are not like Nigeria. You cannot say you want to go there and go and pay 100,000 naira school fee, or 300,000 naira school fee, or 500,000 naira school fee. It is not like Nigeria. Their school fee is very high, more than $1 million naira. So if you know you have the money, you can tell them you want to pay. Waila, don't try it. So now we just pick our first university. So, and we have selected them here. So on a normal case, we are supposed to select more than 1 universities. So let's see if it will allow us to select more than 1 university. Go to add desire. So it is loading. After loading, let's see if it will open and tell us to pick another university. So in last 2 years, I think we selected 3 universities. Then last year, we selected 5. So this year, I don't know. I will pause the video and wait for it to finish loading. Then we will see if it will allow us to select another university. Now it has opened. You know that place do load too slow. So the next one that announced that you are picking is Umul. I'm going to look for the course that this applied college. They are like engineering. So let's keep them. University College Al-labeeb, that is all this like mass communication. Then al-khidmatu al-ijtimaiya, social service or something like that. Luga al-Ingiliziyya, if you fit for English language. So Luga al-Arabiyya, if you pick it. Al-Riyadiyat, mathematics. Ulum al-Hasib al-Ali, computer science. Asana al-Ula al-Kulliyat al-Handasa, College of Engineering, first year. Al-Kimiyya, chemistry. Al-Luga al-Ingiliziyya, English again. Al-Fiziyya, physics. Al-Dirasat al-Islamiyya, Islamic studies. You can pick it. Then look for the last one. Al-Riyadiyat, mathematics. Al-Luga al-Arabiyya, Arabic language. So I think it's enough like that. Let's go down. You can still check now. We have Sharia there. So we have Sharia, we have judicial studies, we have Dawah, we have Qira'at. So we just pick the one. I just pick those ones as a sign of example. Then you save it. Now we have selected the second one. Note again, they are free. Support ratio, look at this one again. You can see support ratio is 0. Support ratio is 0. Support ratio is 0. Look at the fee that it is requiring. This means this particular one is not free. Let's keep it. Just delete it. So this particular one is not free. Can you see? This particular one is not free. So you are going to cancel this one. You are going to remove it. So that means we need to cancel this part. Before there is a particular button to cancel it, but now it's not listed there. There is a particular button to remove it. So here now there is no button to remove it. That is why we did not check the support ratio before we started to pick. So all these ones you are going to pay for yourself. You are going to pay for yourself. So we cannot pay for ourselves. We don't have the money. So I'll just cancel this part. I will cancel this part and we start again. So make sure you check it one after the other. It will take us back to our home page. Then we come back to this place again. Pledge your support. Your BA, and you come by to come and pick the universities. So wait for it to. So it has opened. We choose our cousin first. So since that one is free, choose the cousin. Then you make sure to be checking it now. We are looking for the Sharia, and I think it's around here. Sharia. You can see $0. Then Qira'at 0. Then Al-labeeb, that is their law. So 0. You have picked those three that they are free. So when we come back to al-Qura, we make sure to check again. Are they free or not? So this one is saved. Then we want to add another one, add Q. So let's continue. We want to pick al-Qura now, but we want to check for the ones that are free. So let's start from the beginning. You can see this one is not free. Required fees. Required fee, 9,500 riyal. So which is $2,565. Can you see? I told you that school fee is not like Nigeria that you pay 100,000, 200,000. So they are very high. So we have to look for the one that is free. So all these courses here, look at $6,000. So we have to look for the courses that are free. Since we are from less privileged, so we don't have the money. So all these courses here, this one is free. Which one? So which is judicial studies, which is same thing as law. This one is free. You can pick it, $0. So we look for another one that is $0. Geography. We are not fit with our certificate. Al-funun al-basariya, design and arts. So physics, chemistry, riyadiyat, mathematics, al-ahya, biology, al-labeeb, which is another law. Then we can pick this one. So how many have we picked now? I don't want us to pick more than the required this thing. So we have this one, these two. So we will look for one again. So this one too is free. So let's just pick this. If that is 3 like that, it's okay. So save it. Can you see? We've picked the second one. Then come back again to add another one. So finish loading. Now we are picking our third university. We are going for Jamia Taiba, if you don't forget. So we have picked Qasim and we have picked Umul. So we are going for Taiba. Taiba University. Where is it? Okay, Taiba. So you can pick another one. So you should be checking their news. Be any university that release their own announcement, you can just pick them. So get now, so after we've selected all 3 universities, that's the maximum we can select. So you can see this add cube is not showing again. That means we can select maximum of 3 universities and maximum of 3 courses per university. So after finishing, the next thing is to send. So before you send, make sure all the information that you filled are correct, and make sure to click this pledge, because that's the final. This send means you are submitting the application. So just say your supplication. Tell Almighty Allah to give you tawfiq. Allahumma la sahla illa ma ja'altahu sahla wa anta taj'alul hazna idha shi'ta sahla. And see all the remaining prayers that you know. Click Almighty Allah, then click the send button. Are you sure you want to send your study request? Because this is the final. That means you are applying. So because I'm doing it as a tutorial, I'm supposed to click no, because there are some other things that I still want to show you later. So I will click yes. So I will just submit it like that. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, it's been a long day here with you, and Alhamdulillah, the application is now successful, and this is the result. It said your request has been successfully submitted, request number so. This number is important, we will be needing it later. So if you want to follow up your requests, so it will be needed. Can you see? Look at the portal. So this is your number. Request long form in progress. So later on it will be telling you if you are accepted, this is where you will see it. If you cannot find this place, you can come to my service. On my service, go to my requests. Can you see? Once you click this place, it will bring you to this page. That is where you will be following up. Now you are in progress. So later on, it will be moving like that. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it easier for us and grant us our wishes. If this scholarship is what will be beneficial for us here and hereafter, may He grant us. And it's been a long day with you. Thanks for being there till now. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.